Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reba, and if you're new here, hello. On this channel I like to talk about things on chronic illness and positivity and health. Well, yeah, that's health. And I do some things on beauty, and I also like to game, but I haven't done any gaming videos yet, but I'll do that in the future. But in today's video I'll be talking about chronic illness. I'll be doing the chronic illness tag, and question number 1 is, what are your diagnoses? So back in 2013 I was diagnosed with lupus. Then after lupus came secondary Sjogren's, and well, actually depression and anxiety came, because when you're diagnosed with a chronic illness, it can really affect your mental health, and it really has affected mine. But as long as you get the proper help for it, that's all that matters. So yeah, I was diagnosed with lupus, depression, anxiety, then secondary Sjogren's. After that came IBS, and then I got inverse psoriasis. So that's 6 total. And then now I think I'm experiencing symptoms of POTS. I talk about that in my other video before this video, so go check that out if you don't know what POTS is. I'll be explaining it in that video. So together, that's 7. Well, I haven't really been officially diagnosed with POTS, but I'm pretty sure I have it. So that's 7 chronic illnesses. Number 2, does your chronic illness affect the way you dress? Yes, it does. So when I have, especially when I have a flare in inverse psoriasis, I have to wear clothes that are very loose, clothes that are not so tight, not so fitting, clothes that, expose my underarms, because I have inverse psoriasis in my armpits, my groin area, my butt crack. And I feel like when it's in a flare, when I wear like jeans and stuff, I don't wear jeans when it's in a flare, because those areas need to breathe to heal. So I wear dresses, and I'll show you. Like, this is one of the dresses I wear. I have some like fashion tape on because I don't really like the low cut of this dress. But anyways, I wear dresses like these that show my underarms, and I'm not afraid to show my underarms anymore. I used to be, but that's just the reality of it. Like, I'm aware of things that I'm comfortable in, especially with, having a chronic illness. You have to be comfortable. You do all you can to be comfortable. And inverse psoriasis is a very painful skin disease. So I'm gonna do all I can to be comfortable. And wearing dresses and skirts that are long and flowy or short, not too short for me, but that really helps me feel comfortable in my skin, especially when it's flaring up. Right now I'm recovering from an inverse psoriasis flare. It's still a little bit open, but not as much. And if you want to know more about inverse psoriasis, I have a video on my other channel called The Poetic One, and I explain more in detail about what inverse psoriasis is and what it does to me. Also, I have other videos about how I treat inverse psoriasis on this channel. Alright, next question is question number 3. How do you sleep at night? Now, having a chronic illness or chronic illnesses, it's very difficult to sleep because I'm in pain. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, also I have fibromyalgia. I knew it was something that I forgot. I get brain fog. I get brain fog so often. That's just a symptom of all the chronic illnesses I have. But Having fibromyalgia is really tough. I was recently diagnosed with that because I'm in pain constantly all the time, and it's hard to sleep at night. It's just difficult to do anything sometimes, and especially sleep. And when I can't get enough sleep, it affects my day-to-day life. It affects me the next morning. It affects my mood. Yeah, it's tough. How do I sleep at night? Excuse me, I didn't even answer the question. How do I sleep at night? So I like to drink herbal tea, sleepy time tea, chamomile tea, if I'm pronouncing that right. Chamomile. Lavender tea, lavender and chamomile tea. Oh, those teas help me to sleep good. Even though sometimes I don't sleep with those teas, but it helps me relax, and then eventually sometime later I'll fall asleep. So herbal teas helps me sleep. Listening to like, I'm having a brain fart right now. Why? Listening to fireplace sounds on YouTube, or winter storm sounds on YouTube. Like, it sounds so cozy, and like when I'm listening to it, I have my eyes closed and I'm just imagining myself in like a cozy cabin with a fireplace, and there's snowing outside, a winter storm. Like, the sound of that is just so relaxing to me. It helps me sleep. So that's what I do when I can't sleep and I'm suffering from insomnia. Next question. Question number 4. Do you have any pets that give you comfort when you're feeling ill? I do. I have a cat, and his name is Bartholomew. I'll insert a picture of him here. Yes, he's a beautiful black cat, and when I first got him, I was like, wow, he is so beautiful. And some people, they have their, superstitions or whatever on black cats, but honestly, I think he's the most beautiful cat I've ever seen. His coat is like so black and just so beautiful and shiny, and he's a sweet, adorable cat, and I love him so much. Next question. Question number 5. What's something your illness affects that people wouldn't expect? I would say, I guess, some people, they just probably forget that having a chronic illness, it affects my day-to-day life. Like, things simple as like, making a bed, or going to the kitchen, just walking in the kitchen, or just standing up. It affects me, and I think some people don't realize it affects me to that point, but it does. I'm in pain all the time from having fibromyalgia. Still can't pronounce that word. It can be really hard, and I guess some people, they don't really understand unless they're in that similar situation or know someone close to them that's in a similar situation. So yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question, but yeah, I guess some people wouldn't expect my illness affecting me just by standing up. I can't stand up long periods of time now. That's something new that's been going on for about a month. When I stand up for long periods of time, or when I just stand up for a short period of time, my heart rate goes up really fast or gradually. So I have to pace myself when I do things, even as making a bed. Like today, I was able to make my bed, but I had to do it in a different way. I couldn't stand up doing it. I had to rest and sit down, and then boom, my bed is made. It was kind of hard, but I'm happy I was able to make my bed because it looks nice. All right, next question. Question number 6. Do you consider your illness as a disability? Yes, I do, because I'm sorry if you hear a baby in the background, that's my son, but I consider my illness as a disability because I can't do the things I used to do. I used to be able to, like, walk or run. I can't, do things for very long without getting tired. So, yeah, I do consider my illness as a disability. Question number 7. Do I have any funny chronic illness stories? Yes, I do. It's kind of embarrassing though, but I'll tell it anyway. So my cousin and I, we went to an H&M, and we were like trying on clothes and things, and so we try on some clothes, we get into the dressing room, and this song comes on. And my cousin's like, she's very silly and fun to be around, and she starts dancing all crazy, like weirdly in the dressing room and making funny sounds, and I just started laughing uncontrollably, and I end up peeing all over the dressing room floor. It was really embarrassing, but nobody knew but me and my cousin. But anyways, after that happened, it was just a big puddle of pee on the floor, and so I go to one of the ladies at work at H&M, and I tell her, I think, we went in the dressing room, and I think maybe somebody's kid pissed all over the floor in there. And she's like, oh man, this is the second time this happened today. And I was like, oh, yeah, that was actually me, but I didn't tell her that. And so that's kind of, it was funny, but like embarrassing kind of story. And I always had trouble like holding my urine. I don't know if that's like something part of my chronic illness, but I think it is. So like now when I go out to restaurants or when I go places, I make sure I empty my bladder because I don't want to have an accident like that again. I don't want to lie, but come on, that was just something really embarrassing. And yeah. Question number 8. When you're in a flare, do you prefer to be alone or to have company? I guess it really depends on my mood. Because sometimes when I'm in a flare, I would rather just be alone because I get depressed sometimes. So I'd rather just be alone in my room. But then sometimes I like to be out with family and enjoying their company too. So yeah, it really just depends. Question number 9. What is your comfort food when you're ill? So let's see. Pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza is my comfort food. I love pizza. Like, if I was allergic to pizza, I don't know how I would survive. Yeah, pizza. Pizza's my thing because there's so many different kinds of pizza. You can have cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, sausage pizza, supreme pizza. You can have chicken on your pizza. Like, pizza is life, okay? But besides pizza, I also like sherbet. I think I'm saying it right. Sherbet ice cream. But just the kind with fruit in it, made with fruit because I'm allergic to dairy and I can't have dairy. But that, and also I love oxtails. Oxtails are so good. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, those are my top favorites. Question number 10. Is there anything that cheers you up when you're feeling ill? Yeah, pizza. Food that cheers me up. Food is like my love language. Like, if you know me and you know I'm feeling down, bring me food, because food gives me energy and gives me life, makes me feel good. Anime shows, YouTube, watching YouTube videos on other people dealing with chronic illness, that actually encourages me, and it gives me support in a way, because I see someone else with the similar illnesses as me, you know, and they're doing things and coping the best way they can. That really gives me encouragement. So I like to do that when I'm feeling ill. And what else? I like to read some Bible scriptures on positivity. I have a few. I'll make that in another video. I also like to sit outside, but lately I can't do that because the heat will roast me, like, and plus with my new symptoms I've been having, I can't stay in the heat very long without my heart rate rising, so, and I just get so tired, like, and also having lupus, I can't be in the sun too long without sunscreen, so, yeah, I like to sit outside, but on cool days and when the sun isn't really out as much. I even like to sit outside in the rain, but not like directly in the rain, but like on the porch. I love the smell of rain, and I like the sound of rain too, because it helps me sleep so good. But yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you were able to, I don't know, learn something and learn some tips that could probably, I don't know, help you with your chronic illness, or and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. My son is so excited about Cocomelon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your day, and you'll see me again very soon. All right, peace.